no garbanzo bean. Fuck you mean.
Check it out. I'm putting the fender back on. Pretty exciting. I just finished like hand washing it over here. I got some new hardware. These are like the hood adjusters. Those came from Nightrun Garage. Shout out to them. These are the hood bumpers. Well, the rubber pieces are in the bucket soaking because they're looking kind of a little crusty, but I believe I can clean them up. I got 4 of them in there, but these were the original brackets and they were pretty nasty, so I ordered brand new ones from Toyota. There's your part number right there. And that's pretty much what I got going on. As far as the fender goes, I mean, I got these left over from the old brackets. I'm not sure. I might just go in there with a little bitty paintbrush and dab some black paint. Nothing crazy. Just to cover that up. I laid down some new rubber stripping underneath the fender where it makes contact with the car. Wow, it's crazy how much of a difference the paint is, but it is what it is. Kind of want to keep this car as original as possible. So, I mean, maybe I might respray the car in the future. I don't know yet. I'd be happy with just a paint correction because the outside of the car looks pretty good. Just I know this is gonna annoy me a little bit, but it is what it is, man. What are you gonna do? This is a backyard carport restoration, and I think I'm doing a pretty decent job. So anyways, speaking of Nightrun Garage, I also got the back end of the speedometer cable. I got those hood adjusters, and I got the AC dryer. So with that, I could finally put the condenser in the car, but not after I finish painting the rest of the hard lines that go on the condenser. So this is one of them that I already painted. The condenser itself is already painted. I have like all the other Chick-fil-A. I have all the other, you know, the hard lines and the small miscellaneous brackets that go on the condenser. Here they are. I gotta refinish and paint those. My only gripe is that here's the factory dryer, right? It's black. The new one that I've received, it's a Denso part, but it came like unfinished raw aluminum. So I think I might spray it. Why not? And speaking of spraying and refinishing, these are my fuel tank straps. Oh, I didn't show you guys. I got a sandblasting cabinet. Now back to this. These are my fuel tank straps that I finished sandblasting. Threw some paint on it and I put the rubber strip back on it. I tried to clean as best as I could, but that's like permanently embedded into the rubber. But whatever, it's gonna be inside, underside, up against the tank, so it's not gonna matter. The fuel tank I completely restored. If you guys follow me on Instagram, the inside of this tank is absolutely mint. The hanger, level sending unit, and the breather are all mint. So what I had a little bit of like surface rust right here in this corner, and some other little, you know, random spots. So sanded those down real quick, and threw some paint over the entire fuel tank. New gaskets, and this is a screw kit for the hanger from Nightrun Garage. They also just sent out my AEM fuel pump. That's going to be E85 compatible. Took me a long time to order it. because I wasn't sure, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna make this car flex fuel. Why not? It's 2024. So that's in the plans. So honestly, after that fuel pump comes in, I can build a tank back into the car. As far as the fuel system goes, I'm only gonna need to just focus on the return, which is the fuel pressure regulator with gauge, obviously, and the flex fuel sensor. And the fuel system's literally fucking done, aside from taking the injectors out to get cleaned and flow tested. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, that's your guys are all caught up now. I have been recording shit. I kind of been doing little by little as I go. Come home from work, you know, on my days off, do little things here and there. But today I kind of wanted to make. Today I want to dedicate a official Supra day here at my house. So we just got back last weekend from doing Vic's GS300, timing belt and all that shit. So that kind of like motivated me to kind of put my hands on my car. It's real easy to lose motivation, man. Once I finish a project, like a side quest on this car, get to like a checkpoint, it's like the nerd in me, whatever. Throw the cover on, and it's easier for me to kind of like drift away from this car, just with work and home life and shit. But then like typically I'll work on somebody else's shit, and then that'll kind of like remind me like I really need to be putting the time into my car because I'm dying to fucking drive it. I can't fucking wait. It's like I'm so close, but I'm so far. I feel comfortable saying the intake side of the engine is pretty much done. The drive line is done. I just need everything on the hot side, and it's like, fuck me, dude. And my shells are running out of parts. Check that shit out. Love new hardware. I almost wish there were like yellow zinc, but if that's how it came from Toyota, that's how it's gonna be. Let's go ahead and lower this. A little wider at the top. Have to make another adjustment. Yeah. Maybe pull the fender out a little bit on the front. Let me get started on the other fender though, so I can make sure everything's gonna be square. So I got one here, the one I believe back here behind the door, and the two at the bottom down here. So everything's looking good. Muy bueno. I have the turbo badge that goes here to the center console. I gotta get some 3 and double-sided tape and put it back on. There we go. It's looking more and more like a car again. This is the driver's side. I have the badge for the passenger side, like I said. And then you get some 3M tape for that. Got to mount the mud flaps. This side came out absolutely mint. Right there. Shout out to Nightrun for having these brand new hood adjusters. Came in clutch. I got the other two that go in the headlight brackets, so I might put those on next, just so I can get this crap plugged in. And I need to start working on that condenser, so I can put all my cooling items back into the front of the car. But fenders are on. I'm pretty stoked. One thing I can't remember is the hood latch cable, whether or not it came through here or if it came through here. I'm gonna have to ask online. But yeah, I'm super stoked how it's coming out. The brand new I guess fender to hood bushings. Well, the rubber's reused, but you know, the tabs are brand new. Looking better and better. Okay. God damn, it looks good. Loving it. I'm fucking loving it. I can't put this mud guard back on because I'm missing the 2 spacers that go behind the fender. Luckily, Toyota still sells them, so I just ordered 2 of those. Brand new. They were like $8 a pop. However, I put the spacers on this side, so I was able to go ahead and mount the mud flap. All the original hardware for the fender liners in. Good to go. What else? I'm kind of at a stopping point as far as this goes. I could put the headlight buckets in, but I think I want to start focusing on the AC condenser while I still have daylight, and I can start painting things and it'll have time to dry, so that I could possibly put them on tomorrow. But man, this car looks so fucking good, dude. Oh my god. Alright, headlight buckets are in. Looking at these plugs, they're looking kind of crusty, so these I will be replacing. Got the motors in, plugged in. Just trying to remember exactly how this wiring harness routes from the factory. And then I know the headlight covers I need to get repainted. I have a vented one there that for sure I need to paint. That'll get painted along with the front bumper and the nose panel, because those are kind of fucked up paint wise. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I think I'm gonna call it a day, and I will catch you guys another time, maybe tomorrow, so we'll see.
The next day.
Good morning. The newest addition to my family, socks. Anyways, who doesn't like a free cat? Here we go. What day is today? It is April 22nd, 2023. Just got back from the doctor's on my day off. It's a Monday. So what is one to do? I figured, you know, I should throw in the fuel tank. So I don't know if you guys seen last video or follow my Instagram. Here's my fuel tank straps. I don't know if I recorded this yet, but you know, cruising Facebook Marketplace, something I'm very good at. Came across this bad boy. $100. Couldn't say no. You know, why not? So I was able to sandblast those fuel tank straps, and I hit them with some spray paint, some rattle can. They look really good. What else do I got? I've done some other little things here and there. Oh, all the brackets for like the AC condenser, which I didn't show you guys. I finally have the radiator in with the new brackets and the AC condenser, new dryer from Nightrun Garage. I sandblasted all the little brackets and stuff that go on the condenser, respray painted the condenser again, painted the lines again. I'm missing hardware. As you can see, I went through my bolt bin. That's all I can find. It's too long. And yeah, I could cut it, but I went ahead and jumped on the Toyota website on the internet, found the part number for these specific bolts that hold the lines together, and they're gonna be here in a week. So they were pretty cheap. I spent like 10 bucks. And so once these lines are fully bolted in, then I can go ahead and slap the intercooler back in here. But it looks really good with the coil radiator. I was able to find the throttle cable bracket for the anti-manifold, OEM brand new. So I just got to run the throttle cable through the firewall. This one's too long. It's a universal one from, I think, like Powerhouse Racing. I think I might just buy the Mark IV Supra cable, which is like 80 bucks, brand new. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that instead, probably. And then other than that, fuel tank's about to go in. So I got the fuel pump finally. Here's the straps with the rubber piece that goes on it. I did clean the rubber, these rubber straps, but it's like they're stained because I went in there with a WD-40, a cloth, and then a plastic bristle brush, and I just couldn't get this mung off of there. But as long as it's not really coming off of my hands, I'm good. And you're not going to see it really, but I cleaned it to the best of my abilities. So fuel tank, I went ahead and cleaned it out. I got a couple gallons of gas. This is just a little bit, but yeah, poured some gas in it, shook it around, dumped it back out. The tank's pretty clean inside, so I'm not really concerned with it. I don't know if you guys can see, but pretty mint. Yeah, painted the entire fuel tank. Had a little bit of rust on the corners, like here. Went ahead and sanded it down. New gaskets and hardware from Nightrun Garage. Here's the AEM fuel pump, E85 compatible, from Nightrun on the OEM hanger. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this in permanently, bolt it down with the new hanger bolts, and then throw it inside the car. And of course I'm gonna hook it up to the fuel feed and brand new filter from Nightrun. I gotta figure out a return line situation, and then yeah, car's pretty mint down here. Pretty stoked. So yeah, it started raining. Of course, why not? Got the tank kinda in place. This side was kind of fighting me going up because I didn't have anybody here to help me align the filler. So I'm just gonna kind of wrestle this myself. Sorry I didn't get any footage of me doing this because I got on the ground, I got the tank on my chest, and then I realized, fuck, I didn't start the camera, but I just decided to keep on going. It wasn't that bad, honestly. Just gotta make sure you have the correct right strap and the left strap in the right place. I had them backwards, so it's kind of in a rush, but you know, they're labeled. And when I saw that the strap that I had on the right side wasn't reaching, I was like, hold on. So, all right, here we go. The tank is in. This plastic piece pretty much has no more fucking mounting tabs. couldn't even half-ass it if I wanted to. These are broken for the straps. This corner one is still here, but this corner one is gone, disintegrated, so I'm not gonna have this thing flapping with one bolt. I pretty much have no options. I'm gonna have to fucking remove it. But the good thing is, if one day I do come across a good one, it's not hard to install. So basically, in reality, you just have to loosen all these down, the hanger bolts all the way down to the end, not all the way, just to lower the tank a little bit, like an inch, and then you could just slide the new plastic tank protector on. But as it is, that piece is fucked. I'm gonna keep it in case I can maybe figure something out, but for now it's gonna stay like this. I can go ahead and tighten up this return hose right here and tighten up this feed, this AN line, and then that's it. And let me show you guys what I got from Ace Hardware. I was missing the original pins, so I grabbed these like quick connects on both sides. I think it looks good. Other than that, everything's met. Good to go. All right. Looking pretty good. Brand new. I wonder if it's made out of PVC. It's pretty odd. Anyways, here she is. And the tank is in. Let's go ahead and clean up this area. I wonder if this comes out too. It should. I don't know. Maybe I should have done that before. Oh, there it is. That's out. There you go. Not bad. Let's go ahead and clean this up and button it back together. All right. We're good to go. Everything's in, clean. A little bit of surface rust in the filler neck. I'm not sure what I could have done with that. It's not crazy rotted. Like I said, it's just surface rust. But anyways, here we are. The last thing for the fuel system, well, back here at least, I still gotta do the return. The original fuel cap. I can get it on there quick. There we go. All right, fuel tank is in. I'm just finishing throwing on the rest of the parts I have. This is the Aero Performance rear sunshade. So here's the brackets. I gotta add some double-sided tape. The blue tape is to mark where the top brackets go. Pretty easy, straightforward. Not a very interesting install. So it kind of sucks when covering up my stick here, but whatever. Just gonna finish installing this and then show you the after. And there it is. The Aero Performance rear hatch sunshade is installed. And I am slowly running out of parts to throw on this thing. So The install was kind of a bitch. You know, just trying to make sure you get all the brackets nice and even and straight. But honestly, if you just take your time and use common sense, blue painter's tape will be your best friend, and it'll be alright. It'll be okay. But there it is. That's done. I'm waiting on the mail lady to come bring me my fender spacers that go down here, so that I can finally permanently install the fender and put the mud guard back on. And then I could do more things, I guess. I don't know. Figure out what else I gotta pick at on this thing, but yep. Okay. I'm a nervous wreck. I fucked up the throttle cable. I cut it too short, so I got that going for me. Now I get to buy the OEM MK4 Supra cable, which Toyota does still have in stock. Thank goodness. What the fuck else? I'm still waiting on bolts for the AC line. Those are coming on Monday, tomorrow actually. Today's Sunday. So I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and tackle some more cosmetic items that I got. So I'm in the process of replacing the B-pillar trim, and well, you can already see how it's going. This is why I'm a nervous wreck, because I hate pulling apart 30-year-old interior, especially beautiful immaculate interior like this. So basically, you're gonna want to take the seats out, the seat bottom, the backs. I'm kind of winging all this. I haven't even like looked for a write-up or a video or anything. So seat bottom, seat back, and then you take that cloth fabric panel right there, you take that off, and then you pull this plastic surrounding from it. It took me a minute to figure that out. Thank God I didn't do any major damage. I broke, what is it? I broke a clip. No, maybe it didn't break. Maybe it just came off. And anyways, you gotta pull this top piece off. And that requires taking all this off. And I'm like, no. And you had to loosen this small trim right here. You could take it out, it's only 2 screws or 3, but I'm just gonna do that enough to pull this back so I can sneak my little, where the fuck is it? Oh, my little 1/4-inch drive. I think it's a 10 millimeter. Now I'm doing this one hand because I'm trying to show you guys. I can't find it. Hang on, I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. I tell you what. Hey Rich, how's it going? That's how it's going. I swear I didn't fucking do that on purpose for the last. I really did not want to fucking drop that. And fuck, now I think I'm about to lose my socket. God damn it, dude. What the fuck? Okay, I got the socket. Let me get an extension.
One eternity later.
There it is. Here's the driver's side. It's still in decent shape. See, this rubber right here has shrunk pretty bad. I'm gonna save this and try to. That really is some kind of vent, like ventilation. For what though? That's so weird. They'll put vent. Where does it go? Just into the fucking B pillar? So strange. I've never pulled one of these off before. My white one that I had before, I never fucked with it, but I get to clean in here now, which is pretty cool. It's gonna be satisfying. Yeah, it's just this rubber piece. Or is that even rubber? Is that just very soft plastic? But anyways, there's the part number. Not that they're fucking still in stock anymore. But yeah, I reckon I could probably sand this down really good and hit it with some trim. Some trim coat. Yeah, that fucking sucks, dude. No, I can't find my flashlight. Yeah, oh, yeah, not to mention I can't move the fucking seat front or back. So, trying to do the throttle cable in here sucked. Now trying to do this back here sucks because this fucking seat is just dead. And I can't reach my hands underneath to find a wiring harness because I would at least connect my Milwaukee battery to it. But I was like, this is a fucking shit show. So, let me hopefully try to find this nut in my vacuum back here a little bit. What the fuck is that? I don't know. Yeah. Vacuum this mess up and clean back here and clean this. God, I should change those fucking speakers, shouldn't I? Nah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Alright. That was super annoying. Got the interior back together. No leftover hardware, which is fucking beautiful. Here it is. Looks pretty good. A lot better than the old crusty piece. So this one's still in decent shape. Like I said, I'm probably gonna mess around with it, sand it down, spray it with some SEM trim coat black, and yeah. Now to tackle the other side. Hopefully it'll be easier since I kind of already know what to do over here. I ain't got much room over there, but we'll figure it out. At least that seat was able to go all the way forward. Got the passenger side, the right side in and ready to go. Tightened up. Oh, I was pleased to see that I had no rust, because I know that's real common around this B-pillar and around the glass. I was able to peek in there with my flashlight. Zero corrosion. I know that's a common spot on these, and I was super stoked to see that this car truly is in fucking amazing condition. So I got all my bolts, all my hardware over here. I'm gonna go ahead and start slapping everything together. Doing this job, this is probably the worst thing I've done in this car. Because I'm nervous about breaking this interior. It's so clean. And if I break something, then I'm gonna be like, fuck, where am I gonna find another piece and not get fucking completely ripped off, you know? Oh man. Second of all, being in this back seat is back seat area is super annoying, because you barely have any fucking room to move around. barely do anything. My ankles, my fucking feet, my back hurt. This shit was not fun. But I'm almost done. And I can see the finish line. Alright, now for this piece. Dick! 2 tabs in the back and 2 clips in the front. You just slide the back in first, and once the clips are aligned with the holes up here, that's it. Seat belt's good to go. Back seat belt. So I just gotta get the back seat in, bolt it, and clip the carpet back in. Oh man. Okay. My back feels so fucking bad right now. What's this? Cover, the cap it, snappy snappy, just gotta push them in, you gotta push that shit in. Oh, you hurt my knees? Knees have fucking spun rod bearings. No Supra interior was harmed during the making of this video. Stop resisting. One, two, three, and 4. Flip it up. She's fucking mint. Get this shit out of the way. Not sponsored by Milwaukee. Clean in here. This stuff is a fucking goat. Spray away glass cleaner. I put that shit on everything. so bad right now. Okay. Okay. Come on, bitch. Right there. Sides in. You ever sit in the backseat of your own car? It's fucking weird. I was today years old when I found out there's a button right here and you could do this. I've known about the tilting, but this right here just blew. I've been fucking with these cars for almost 10 plus years, and I just fucking discovered that. Wow, that's insane. I think I like it down and forward. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
One eternity later.
Alright, we got batteries. Alright. What we got? Can you say hi? My baby girl. Anyways, just watch a bunch of Jimmy Oaks videos, and after a couple weeks after that last clip, and today's Mother's Day, so decided to get up and do some things. Another order from Nightrun Garage came in. They hooked it up. Let's see what we got. Stickers, because these dudes fucking rock. And this is my favorite one. They had just made these, and I'm the first person to receive it. So it's fucking hilarious. As soon as I opened the box and I saw it, I just about died. So go ahead, cop yours at Nightrun Garage. Of course, they threw in the oil splash, HKS inspired one. So huge shout out, thank you so much. And what we got? So I went ahead and ordered the valve cover gaskets, the PCV valve, and the valve cover bolt grommets. So I already had these ventilation hoses that were brand new from Toyota. I went and threw them on. I kind of threw the bags away, so I don't have the part numbers for you guys at the moment. But let me go ahead and undo these bolts right now. These are just hand tight. And get these covers off. Looking real good in there, so stoked. Basically I'm not gonna put any RTV here yet. Number one, just in case I want to pull these off again, and when I go to put oil in the engine, I'm gonna pour it over the cams, you know, so because that's gonna be basically the first startup of this engine. And goes, yeah. So I'm gonna pull these off again in the future, right before the car is about to, you know, start to run. pour the oil over the camshafts, and then that's when I'll go ahead and permanently put my RTV here on the on the number 1 cam caps, and then send it. But right now, I just want to put the gaskets on and get everything secured, so that everything looks good and everything's kind of complete. So go ahead and open these up and get these gaskets laid out. And of course, everything Nightrun supplies is OEM, straight from Toyota. So hopefully you guys can see that. Part number. Don't know which ones. They're not labeled, but you can tell obviously the intake side is going to be much shorter. So it looks like this one is exhaust. And this should be the intake side.
Mama still working in them $10 houses? Yep. One of these days I'm gonna climb all over you. You take more guts than you got, baby. You got the brain ass and good ass. Colorful, man. You all like 40 Street Black, I cover everything. Got sucker.
Almost forgot one thing. That is the PCV valve. Where the hell is that knife? Here we go. This is going to be really fun because every one I've done on a GE has been a pain in the ass. So give her a quick lube. Press it in. Okay, there's the grommet. The PCV valve. There we go, money. Perfect. All these ventilation hoses are brand new from Toyota. Which I think these were originally ordered for a non-VVTi 2J, but they fit perfectly, so I believe they might be the same part numbers regardless if it's VVTi or non-VVTi for a GTE engine, of course. And in one pocket I got bolts, in the other pocket I have the grommets. So we'll go ahead and tighten these down hand tight and get them torqued down to spec, which I gotta look up in a minute. Oh, by the way, putting GTE valve covers on a GE head, this is the only one that doesn't line up. It's off by like literally half an inch, but everybody says it's alright, doesn't matter. You can get away with just without that one. So Fortunately, all the bolts on the intake side match up perfectly. So naturally, of course, that one doesn't line up. Here's the extra valve cover bolt grommet. Don't forget to put the grommets also on the studs, front and back where they get the nut. Actually, you know what, since like I said, I'm gonna pull these off in the future. I'm just gonna hand tighten them again. And let it just chill like that until the day comes. And there you have it. Good to go. Got the new zinc hardware, new grommets. These are the original coil packs and NGK plug wires that I had in my IF300. So I'm not gonna get the clip for the plug wires because eventually I do plan on picking up those HKS ignition coils for the 2JZ. So I'm not gonna bother with that. And what else? Next, I gotta order the MK4 Supra throttle cable, and then yeah, just some other miscellaneous things here and there that I gotta get. But now it's gonna be time for the finishing touch. I still gotta find the bolts for this though. I believe Drift Motion has them. Looks so good, but it's coming along nicely. The car's looking really good. Got the bubble markers on. But yeah, so once everything's in, get the turbo manifold, get that in. Then the car will be ready for fabrication and wiring. And then that's pretty much it. Gotta order link ECU, all the associated sensors, blah blah blah, but that's just the most expensive parts. Is basically what I'm waiting on. So I think I'm gonna call it for this video. I got plenty of fucking content to last at least half an hour. So anyways, with that said, appreciate you guys for watching, appreciate you guys for subscribing, and if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and show some love. But that's pretty much it. That's all I got. See you guys in the next one.